How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Straight up, just chilling. It's a hot day today.
Hot day.
What is it, June 27th?
I got some
Holy
dew
crap.
on my face.
Man, you guys don't even understand how hot it is in Chicago right now.
Yeah. It's dry.
Make sure everybody's being safe while it's so hot. Because y'all know how to act a fool when it start getting warm outside, man.
No
Hey,
cap.
if you ain't going to be in the house, be outside on a vibe.
Yes.
We have the prestigious band here with us. Go ahead and let the people know your name.
I'm Josh Triesenberg.
And
I'm Leah Lagusty, and we are from Observing with Annie.
Observing with Annie.
Yeah.
Great band. So
Yeah.
I got a pleasure to listen to some unreleased stuff off the record, and I
Inside
must say I got some nice stuff to hear. You know, you guys are actually coming with a great sound this time around, and from what I can hear, that you guys have been working on it for quite some time. So
Yeah.
when did you guys start about with Observing Within?
Well,
Let's see, I think it was 2015, wasn't it?
it was a minute ago, and
Yeah.
we weren't always under that name, but
What
Josh
was the
and
name
I.
before?
We started off, Leah sent me a couple songs, like
Okay.
real rough voice memos.
Okay.
And we came back and we recorded them in my basement, and we kind of went by the name St. James.
we were like
for a little bit.
like kind of like an indie beach surf rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like surf rock, real vibey.
Yeah.
But it's weird because that's like not the vibe around here
Yeah,
at all.
no,
So it's
yeah.
kind of like fabricated.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're
Through
cousins.
evolution, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Pangea.
Yeah, but we're cousins. So
Oh, really? So this is a family type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we've been messing around with music for a long time, since we were kids.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have been very close, pretty much from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, we only
Time.
lived a couple blocks from each other.
Really?
Growing up, so it was literally just her and I.
Nice.
From the
Nice.
jump.
Childhood.
Yeah, that's nice. So what do you guys got coming soon? Do you guys got anything new you guys are working on? Any new projects? What's
All
next
day.
for you guys right
Yeah, we have a single coming out July 5th.
Yeah. July 5th. It's called Silent Films.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, I don't know, a road marker for us, like
Yeah, it is. It is.
production wise.
now?
And
Why so?
We just never liked the production of music in the past just because of the circumstances we were in.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
you know, we
It's
went,
a new sound to new
Yeah.
wave that we're coming on, and
we're producing it all ourselves, recording it
Yeah.
all ourselves. It's
Okay.
all gonna be like handcrafted, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
So did it take you guys some time to kind of learn and master the way to mix, master, and produce your own stuff?
Man, I didn't want to do it at all.
Really?
I hate the engineering portion of it.
Well, it takes some time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to be the creative and the guy who presses record. You
Mhm.
know.
right.
But it's good that you guys are learning that, because, you know, even once you keep moving further and be able to work with different people, you'll know enough about it to give your input
Yeah.
on whatever they're doing.
Right.
You know what I
Have
mean?
your own voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's been the biggest hurdle up until this point?
Probably just ourselves and our relationships. There's been a couple of, between all four of us, there's been some hard times with that. A lot of fights, a lot of
There's a lot of drama in there for a little bit.
yeah.
I mean, on everybody's end too. So we're all real.
Yeah.
We're all real petty sometimes.
Yeah.
So
It can get real petty.
You guys are petty?
yeah, we're petty.
Yeah.
It's tough to agree?
Yeah, it's very tough to agree.
Are you guys
I
like,
feel like right now it's the best it's been in a long time though.
It is. Yeah.
you guys just in like a good place in your relationship right
yeah,
now?
Yeah. And it really helps when you're creating something to be able to communicate with the other people and have a conversation without biting someone's head off for something they said or they did, or like a movement they want to make with the band. You know, it's all about listening to everyone's voice. Otherwise, you won't get shit accomplished.
Yeah.
We've also been kind of all studying self, improvement, just like, instead of saying that's the way I am, saying I'm going to work on that, So
Yeah.
I think that's another reason why our relationships have been so.
So it's been a lot of self-reflection throughout this whole growth process.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It shows too in our music. I think as we are maturing and learning how to better this project, you know, it kind of reflects in the stuff we make.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So how many songs about roughly, or at least right now, do you guys have in mind for this new project?
So I've recently become obsessed with like Spotify algorithms and getting on playlists and stuff.
Yeah.
So just like the lottery, the more songs you put out, the more songs, or the more chances you have. You know, like Drake Scorpion has like 24 songs on it, and that's solely because he has better chances.
So many different.
Yeah, well, he's got 24 chances at a number one single. You know.
Yeah.
Because
so true.
we're not in a world. We're not in an album-driven world anymore. We're back to a single-driven world, like the '60s. In the '60s, you know, they would make songs for singles, and then they would make albums just because they put these singles out. But the albums would only be like 6 songs.
Yeah, the singles would drive.
Mm-hmm. It was a very single. Everybody was looking for a single rather than an album. And then you get closer to the '70s, and like the Beatles start doing like Sgt. Pepper, and Pink Floyd starts doing Dark Side of the Moon, like concept albums.
Okay.
Then you. All of a sudden, people are really interested in the album, you know? Yeah. So,
the more songs, the better.
Right, yeah. So they're more interested in the album itself and the concept there. And that went up to, like, the 90s. The 90s kind of started bringing back in with boy bands and, like, Christina Aguilera and all that stuff. Like, Britney Spears, it really kind of brought in...
Those examples you use.
Like a singles-driven world again.
You laugh about it in examples, but I'm admiring that, you know, you really take your music very seriously. It sounds like you've taken some time to study at least, you know, how people move, how they're going to put out,
He's
how you want to put out.
with it. Like, like,
go ahead.
By definition, insane about learning. Like, he is just listening to, like, NPRs all day.
Mm-hmm. But,
it's crazy.
Where was I going with this again?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. So we're back in a
90s.
Single-driven world, you know, and now we're slowly getting. It's like we're back in the '60s again. Mm-hmm. People like the only reason people put out albums nowadays is because they have singles and they just need to put out an album, and because now we are in a streaming world, they have the more chances to get
those streams
to go. Because recently the what is it, the FAA or something like that? FA or something like that.
Yeah, we don't know.
FAI. I don't know. It's something like that. The ones who
certify
things.
The certification.
The higher ups.
Those people.
They recently started counting streams, and now so have the Grammys. You know.
Oh yeah.
So like John Mayer put out that song "New Light," and that went. I think
you can go platinum and
I think he went platinum just from streams.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
And that was like controversial.
Even rap artist Lil Baby, he just was awarded for 1 billion streams worldwide.
That just shows.
I think he's in the top. I think he's in like the top 10 biggest or most streams in Spotify.
He's streaming. And like
Major Lazer was the DJ one. That was up there for a minute. Like that's in the number 3.
I mean, it could be instantaneous.
Yeah.
Like it's music today is just so instantaneous and like. I don't know, it's like rolling dice. Like, it could hit for you tomorrow, today. Like, it's just wild. So, the more songs, the better.
Yeah, that's exactly. So, to answer your question in a short way, we're just going to try and put as many songs on so we can just have more chances. And we just have that many good songs.
We've been cooking up.
You guys been cooking up?
Yeah, for a long time.
So, with this new sound that you guys have gotten comfortable with, how long have you guys been working with it? With the
we've been working with it since we began. You know, it's been an evolution the entire time. So
do you guys keep some of that same original flavor, or is it pretty much everything from the beginning, X'd out?
Yeah, we have there's like a taste of it.
Yeah, we try to be because like I don't know, it's not like we want to sell our sound out, but we're just trying to better it any way possible. And I think when we released our last EP. I think when it came out,
what was the last EP called?
It's called Holiday.
It's on
all platforms?
Yep.
Tidal, iTunes, Spotify?
Google Play.
Tidal.
YouTube?
We got
YouTube.
It like that.
On YouTube, it's on everything.
Google Play, but yeah, when that came out, I think we had a big realization that we were capable of doing more, and not that we weren't unhappy. Maybe Josh might have been unhappy with it,
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? What didn't you like about it?
I don't know. I haven't.
Well, it's on all platforms, so and you don't really like it, so there had to be something that really ticked you about it.
I liked the compositions of the songs. I just didn't like the way the production of them.
The production, yeah, that's a big one for you.
Yeah. That's why we've really been taking our time. I mean, we haven't released like true music in over a year since that dropped because we've been taking our time, and like we don't want that to happen again where we're looking back and we're like, that's not where we wanted it.
Well, you know, it's crazy, but even when you guys keep getting better, you're always probably gonna look back at your last thing and you're like, yeah,
it's so true.
That shit was kind of weak, you know, you know what I mean, and you're not gonna like it the same way that you might have liked your sound now, and it's probably gonna be a musical journey. Realistically,
well, that's kind of what we want it to be. We want it to be. I don't think we want to stay the same. I mean, we are really influenced in the Beatles in that way, because we have 3 songwriters and we all sing.
Okay.
So, I mean,
third couldn't be with you today.
I was thinking about what?
I said the third couldn't be with it.
We got today. 4. We got
4.
We got Johnny. He's our drummer. Noah. He is the other guitar player.
Yep.
Okay.
Josh and.
Okay.
So there's 4 of us.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know where I was going with that again.
So let me spin you. So you guys are cousins.
Yeah.
So what was probably one of the most embarrassing stories that you've had together? Since you said you guys lived only a couple blocks away.
We literally been friends since diapers.
There's gotta be some jewels.
Dude, there was a time where me and Josh didn't talk at all because he was dating this girl and he was like, he was separate. It was like in high school. He isolated.
Yeah, no, it was like
he isolated me. He didn't want people
everybody
to think like weird stuff, and he just like he was obsessed with this girl.
That's the number one thing that I've heard with Leah, being with Leah, is, are you guys dating?
Yeah, and it makes us cringe every time. Either that or that we're twins or brother and sister because we look alike. But he was dating this girl for, I don't know. And I don't have beef with her or nothing, but like he isolated me out for a long time. And I remember one time I was just so pathetic. I was like, damn, I miss my friend. Like the whole time I was like, I just miss my friend. Rode my bike past his house. Like, one of those sad ass.
Right. I'm outside having a fire with this girl.
Yeah, he's outside with the girl. I ride my bike having past, a fire. Sad as hell. I'm riding like this. And
you look over.
That's exactly what she did. She looked over
her plate and some drinks, like smiling.
He looks up. He looks up, right?
Made eye contact with her.
Made eye contact with me. Didn't say a word.
And
this is my blood. For our entire, since I was in diapers.
And now keep in mind, she's bawling.
He didn't say a word.
I know. She's bawling riding her bike.
You know I put that bitch in 5th gear.
Oh my God.
He was reckless, dude. He's reckless. Sometimes he's reckless.
Sir, are savage.
I'm quite heartless sometimes.
Dude, but we used to be in my whole suburban backyard playing till.
We actually got a noise ordinance once.
Yeah, but we used to be out there thinking we were in music videos and shit. I was playing drums,
of the block?
And he was playing guitar, and we would be out there
and rocking the fuck out.
And we would have one light bulb, like a light stand with one light bulb in the middle of my yard.
Like the frame, minus all
just going crazy.
A music video, but it was terrible. It was just shit. Basically our whole childhood was embarrassing.
Fucking fun.
We wrote a song and we were like, oh, this is the coolest shit ever. 2 days later, found out that it was just "Since You've Been Gone" by Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. We
did a lot of embarrassing things, but I don't know. I don't know. We've been through a lot of stuff together.
That's nice. You guys went to the same high schools together, I'm assuming, too?
No.
Wow, different high schools.
Yeah. I went to TF South.
And I went to Atlanta.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
You are a savage, sir.
He's like a preppy savage boy.
Wow. Yeah, right? Are you too good for
He's a preppy savage boy.
Now, see, Leah, the people at home got to know a little bit about your taste. Because fashionably, I know personally.
Hey, I got my golfs on today.
Do you? Yeah, let the people know she's got the golf Vans on.
Golfs on today.
You feel me? I'll probably put a picture up, man. And she's a fresh one. She stays in the fresh pair of Vans.
I try.
Your Vans game is tough.
It is kind of tough.
You're in strong competition with me with the Vans.
Yeah,
so you
free
know
van
how I
gang.
am. Free van gang. Yeah, Leah's been
If
FBG.
you know, you know, because I know.
You know.
And if you're not listening to this, you're
I don't
whack.
even think I own
Support
a
your
pair of
friends.
Vans.
Man, yeah, for sure. Let's
Yeah,
talk
Josh
about that.
doesn't own.
I don't own a
He's
pair
wearing.
of Vans.
You
You
can
don't
kind
own a
of
pair of
put it in the
Vans?
camera. Put it in the camera.
What size are you, dude? I gotta send
Look at
you a
that.
pair of Vans, bro. We gotta get you
He's got
laced.
some.
Nikes?
He's got some Nike
free runners.
He's got some Nike gym classes.
He's got the team shoes
Shorty
on.
got the manager shoes on, bro. He even got the player shoes. He got the manager. He's got the ball boy shoes on.
Oh my god.
Son, you can't be out here stepping.
No,
like
but
this.
actually, Josh does have some fashion game. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, our fashion is kind of like.
It's too damn hot to fashion today.
Yeah, it is.
Today right now,
I'm wearing
you're
the
not-
least amount of clothes that I
Get you some fluids,
Can.
some air,
Yes.
and a t-shirt, son.
Yes.
Today is like not the day
Yes.
to be fresh.
No.
Not at all. I'm in Nike. Look at this. I'm in
Oh,
Nike.
you're
I'm
in
in
Nikes,
Kobe's,
too.
son. Like they can't even see it. I'm in
But
some-
you're in full sweatpants right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Look,
get that.
son, I hate shorts though.
I don't get that, but dude, I know you're hot right now.
Son,
like,
I'm chill. Like,
no, I don't know, dude. I think it's a front.
son, look, you calling my bluff?
never sacrifice the style
chill.
for well-being.
My legs
Look
a
at
little
his legs
sweat-
can't
I
stop
know.
moving. He's like, I'm trying to get out of here.
My legs a little sweaty, son.
I know, because I saw them long socks on too. I know you're hot
Polo.
right now.
Ralph Lauren.
Okay, at least they're polo. though.
T-shirt, polo, Ralph
it
Lauren,
ain't Ralph,
Nike sweats,
But it ain't
Kobe's.
Ralph, though. But yeah, Josh has some fire fashion too, man.
Yeah.
Like and it's more like rock star culture type. Like, you won't find him in a
His
pair of
Instagram,
like kicks.
your Instagram have a lot of that on it.
No, I actually don't really ever. I just started posting on my Instagram for like the first time.
You know, same. I was actually
never-
dormant on social media for about 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't had a profile in a long time.
No, you
Really?
be switching profiles.
Yeah, I went
'Cause I try to
ghost.
find you
I'd come on.
sometimes,
I'd
yeah.
go ghost. I'd come on.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
like, fuck it. I
I
couldn't
know
deal with it.
firsthand.
Yeah,
It's
I'd pop on and off. I'd just pop on just to see what the fuck the hype's about.
Yeah.
then you pop off.
I'd go
switch
off.
That's
your
how I.
name.
That's how I am
For
on
a few
Facebook.
months.
I never am on Facebook.
Well, see, I got,
Instagram.
you know, people watch me.
Yeah, I know.
So I try to like
You try to keep it ominous.
a little bit.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I try to keep it a little
The mystery. I guess,
Jay-Z esque.
Yeah.
You know, like what is he looking like now?
Don't smile on camera.
You know what I mean? A little out the way.
And that's kind of dope though, because a lot of people like me, I wouldn't delete my Instagram right now because I don't know. That's probably a pride thing, and
Well,
that's
that shit's an
messed
ego.
up.
It's
I
just an
would-
ego fucking boost.
Yeah.
It is.
You know,
That
you
is so
see that
messed up.
shit, you start seeing all the hot chicks, the nice cars, everybody's dressed this way. Now it's like a fucking race. You gotta keep
Yep.
up. I want to look like this guy, or you know, this girl's not gonna talk to me unless I look like this person.
And
It's
not
so
even
ridiculous.
that.
So crazy.
I mean,
So
they
ridiculous.
they literally have algorithms that
Yeah.
make it just make it that one. It's
Yeah.
addicting.
It's it's
That's what it
literally
is.
like
It's
like
they study.
hypnotizing.
Yeah, they study.
So wild.
Yeah.
If you go into it, they've studied like that type of
It is a
stuff.
hypno.
and
If you
Like
have
those
social
stagger
media
likes.
and see, but what it does for me now is like going back to it.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to use it now and put my phone away and not look at it.
I
Like I don't
actually
have to be on it all the time.
Yeah, iPhones have that like you can put a time limit on your certain apps.
Holy crap, really?
Yeah, so I put like a 2-hour time limit on Instagram. I can
Yeah.
use it for 2 hours.
Sometimes
a
I'll
day.
be texting
And
him,
then-
and
and
he
it
won't
just
text
locks
me
it?
back, and he'll be like, "Oh, sorry, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb for
Yeah.
all of Sunday night." I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, I don't
I'm
know.
a
I really don't
ghoster.
like it. You know,
I'm a
I don't want to
ghoster.
be
I
addicted
know
to
you're a
it.
ghoster, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm a ghost.
I'm
been a
trying to
loner for a
find
long
Josh dressed up as something cool, but I can't find one. So
It's 'cause it never
We're gonna
happened.
find a picture.
never
We're gonna find a picture and get it
Because
posted
it'll
up for
never
the
happen.
viewers to all see, so they can see his drip.
yeah, but fashion culture is, I don't know. I like it. I mean, if I had more dough, I think I would spend a lot more money on fashion
On
stuff. But
fashion.
I don't think it's about spending that much money though. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
about
had
how you wear
I
it.
had some
Yeah,
local
exactly.
Chicago fashionistas and some pretty fashionable people on, and they were all about.
I know you had
being
Mont on,
comfortable.
and that's like
Yeah,
the fashion
man.
king of
We had
Chicago.
we had the god on
He had
here.
different dyes on his hair.
Dude, son,
He's one of. You have to be a special person to rock that dye.
And he
though. And he does.
fucking killed
And
it.
he has like a shirt for every dye he's got.
Oh,
like,
man.
dude.
That dude kills it.
He does.
So we had him on, and he was stressing like, "Hey, it's not about the pricing. Like, dude, just grab some stuff." Even if he actually said his top 3 tips was to go thrifting.
Yeah, that's what
I heard.
A lot of these models do that. They just go to Goodwill. They don't go buy $600 shirts. You know.
What else did he say? It's about the pants.
Kanye does that.
Yeah, he's talking about pants.
Pants are important too.
Wasn't that John Mayer talking about that? You got to build from the pants up. People always.
Yeah.
Shout out John Mayer.
Always. That's Josh's favorite. That's Josh's dude right there.
That's your guy.
I was like wondering how many times he's gonna say John Mayer.
He's just. I like him because he thinks about what he does. You know, it's all deliberate.
Yeah. See, and that tributes because that's how you pretty much moved. It's pretty much how you described it. You really deliberated on how you guys want to grow, and that's probably where the growing pains come from because he's so innovative in his thinking.
Deliberation. That's what
a lot of people
like.
don't have.
I'm always pushing it on people. Like, think about what you want to do and do it.
Yeah,
you know, that's it. That's all you have to do. But think about it before you do it.
Yeah, don't just come out with some crap.
Whether it be speaking, whether
try
it be
to put some effort to it. You know, so a lot of people get into that habit though. Just at least musically, especially. That's where you guys are.
Well, everybody's so prideful too.
Yeah, that everybody's coming out with trash.
Dude.
Trash.
I'm saying, and the hip hop culture is kind of letting me down
the
right now.
The hip hop culture
What is going on?
I have not moved on past 2017.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I've been a ghost from 2018 and 2019 thus far. So I mean, there's been some.
There has
some jewels, but as far as projects, oh god, it's such a drought.
I know.
I mean, there's been a few.
I know.
But I mean, I need hits.
I know.
Like the latest Future project.
Did you like it or no?
Let down.
Let down.
Really down. And it's like, come on, you about to turn the summer up. You like, Future
drop. I know, and you thought it was about to be. You thought it was about to be something.
You turn it on, and you like,
But he was kind of in his feelings on a couple of those tracks, and
come on, Future, what a Percocets and what a Molly. Come on, son.
That's it's funny, but it's like that's true. Like I might have been going through some shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like wants to put his heart out there,
and
we're over
here
like give us fucking hits,
and we're like, yo, fuck
yeah.
Where's the crap at? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, like Chicago, y'all know what's up.
Potholes.
You feel me? Anyhow, you guys. So for your music, do you guys have any visuals coming soon, or to have any out?
We're currently in the middle of. I've been trying to take care of social media and stuff, and we're kind of in the middle of. I've been trying to build it. Like I've been trying to schedule out posts and stuff because, like we were saying, that algorithm and stuff. There's like a real science to it. We're trying to drop some promo videos. Just working on our visuals, like getting our edits down, and to match like our projects, kind of, just to make it look crispy, like
cohesive, deliberate.
Yeah.
Are you guys like studying your analytics really hard on Instagram? And
that's more him. Well, I'm trying to do like study up on my social media stuff, but really I just want like cohesiveness.
Like if somebody was just to stumble on our page, they'd be like, oh damn, this is cool.
They're established.
Right. So you both are guitar players?
She's a bass player.
I play bass.
You play bass.
I play guitar too, but not I play bass.
And you're a guitar player?
I'm a guitar
player.
So
when did you guys both learn to play bass or guitar? Or what did you guys start off with first on musically?
I mean, technically speaking, I was on drums first. You were on guitar first for
You
like
were
2
on
days.
drums first.
And I have no rhythm.
Really?
No rhythm.
It's really bad. Like Josh has no rhythm.
If
you asked him to clap right now,
I want to be able to clap on time. It's like Johnny our drummer always makes
How are you a musician?
It's
that's
so
what people
weird.
always ask me. They're like, dude, how do you write songs?
But it does.
So
you're more of the writer for the group.
Well, we all write. That's
so
what
you guys
I was
all write
referencing earlier with the Beatles. I was going to say, I was thinking about it just the other day. We're very, I guess, influenced without even speaking of it, from the White Album of the Beatles, where it's kind of like 3 songwriters come together.
Yeah.
I started off playing drums. There's like old videos of me playing on some like plastic drums and stuff. But then I kept playing for a couple years. I taught myself how to play guitar after that. And basically, if you combine the drums and the guitar, you kind of get a bass.
Yeah.
And so we needed a bass player for this project when we were first making it. So I was like, I'll just learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you pretty much taught yourself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really? So you
Well,
guys
Josh,
are pretty much...
Josh
she
is,
did.
I basically tell myself Josh is like, he's really musically inclined, so
Okay.
he helped a lot, and he would write some of the bass lines, and that helped me. And once I started getting into that, I was like, oh, okay, like I clicked in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. So you guys are pretty much literally
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
started from the T.
And it kind of runs in our family. Music does a little bit too. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, in her family, not mine.
Yeah, my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You know, not a lot of bands have grown that organically together, and you guys
Yeah.
literally starting out from learning the music together by yourselves. Like, that's pretty interesting, man. That takes some time and some talent.
Yeah. Before music, we tried to do, when we were kids, we tried to do get rich quick schemes all the time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we would think of it in our heads. Like
Little entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
we were like, we would
Seriously.
make comics. We're like, okay, we're about to go sell this. Or we have like this tree in my backyard and it had like these berries on it. We're like, okay, let's package these up and let's
Right.
sell them on the streets, bro. Like we were always trying to create something together.
Yeah.
And
That's same to me though.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying to find
yeah. That's
where
that
can
one
I get
thing.
it? You know, I'm
You
like a
ever watch
rat
Shark
with some
Tank?
cheese. Huh?
Shark Tank.
Yeah. I love that show.
Don't you ever think like, well, I need something, just
Yeah.
one thing, one
Like,
thing,
let me get on that table.
One
I'll
thing.
Fuck shit up.
yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
all give me money.
And,
You know,
and,
that's,
and
that's how I
tons
feel.
of people just crumble on that show. I'm like,
Seriously.
man, you gotta
Like, if I
talk
could
your
go
piece.
up there to pitch my podcast idea, they're all gonna invest.
But they'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
but you already have
Yeah.
the podcast, so
Fuck
what else
them.
do you
They're-
need?
all I need to
Mark
do.
Cuban.
All
buy
I
my
need to do is get in front of them.
Nobody even knows who any of the other
I am
investors
from
are.
Chicago.
Mark Cuban.
I will finesse them dry.
Dude, that's so true.
Dry. Seriously. Some of those people, they get up there and they shit their
I
pants.
know. like literally, like you could physically
then they
see
start
it.
asking you questions. I'll be like, look, it ain't about all that.
Yeah, right.
This shit gonna sell.
This is this, and this is that. Like,
You feel me?
period.
They ass is gonna take it into account and they're gonna buy this shit. Period. I'm with it because I need it.
Yeah.
You know.
I need some sort of invention. Let me take off for that.
Yeah.
And just go.
What would you probably say is if you could then gauge? It's probably gonna be a toughie. What was probably you think the most unique invention or most important invention ever?
Airplanes. Right off the top.
Airplanes are fucking taxing, son. I'm
Bro,
going to LA next week for the
though,
fourth.
but
Holy
you're
shit.
gonna take that
There's
airplane.
no
I'ma take
logical
that shit.
sense.
I know you
right?
are.
I ain't
You're gonna get there in
I
2
know.
hours, right?
I know.
I'm gonna be on that flight. I'm
I
just
know.
pissed, son. I'm like, fuck.
But just think, not even.
It's a flying piece of metal.
yeah,
you know?
a flying piece of metal, dude. Like that is.
I think 2 black guys actually invented the plane.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. The Wright brothers. They invented the
The Wright
plane. They were the
brothers.
first people to make the plane get off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
I didn't know they were. Black.
Yeah. Yes. I think there was the
Okay,
first, or
teach
if
me.
I'm not mistaken, yes, there were 2 black men who invented the first plane. They took
The Wright brothers.
Yeah. Kind of crazy stuff.
It is crazy stuff.
Yeah, I went to an inner city school, so you kind of learn, your black history
Yeah.
stuff. But if I'm not mistaken, there were 2 black men who invented the first plans for the plane.
Now I gotta Google that.
Yeah, look,
I think
yeah, pull
the
that up.
best invention.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know.
Hey, bro, these are the Wright brothers. Dude.
No. Yeah, but no. But within the Wright brothers,
Look at that.
no. But there is a story that within
there
the Wright
probably
brothers,
is.
they stole
And-
2 guys' idea.
And honestly,
That was the thing.
that's
I
why
see.
we
Yeah,
never
yeah.
knew.
That's probably what
They-
happened.
they- They stole. There's a whole
History
like,
is
story
rich
about
with
that.
people stealing ideas,
And they
regardless.
stole, 2 black guys' idea.
And that's
who got
how
it off the ground. And they
That's
just
how
took
it goes,
out
and
there.
that's
Look at
that's what we
McDonald's.
learned.
Yeah, that
They
fucking
cut a lot
McDonald's
of shit
story
off.
is crazy,
Yeah,
son.
they stole
Yeah,
that whole thing
he
too.
stole
He
the
stole
entire
the
thing.
finessed
Yup.
the whole thing. Think about, I think my most important would probably have to be screws.
Screws.
Whoever
Screws.
came up with screws. Is
What
a-
about nails?
Well,
No,
no,
we don't. Nobody
screws,
uses
son.
nails anymore.
Nah.
Nobody
No.
uses nails
Screws. Think
Screws.
about how important to life
anymore. Yeah.
Wow.
screws are.
Wow. That's true.
You just dropped that one on my head, bro. A screw,
A screw,
like an
son.
everyday screw.
Like, and literally, son.
Yeah,
and
like-
every
That's so
day.
What's holding
true,
this
though.
building together?
Yeah,
Screws,
right.
son.
Okay, you can see them all through the roof.
Screws has to be
All
the
right.
dopest
I'll buy that
invention
one.
in our lifetime.
Yeah, okay, that was good.
That it has to be.
Okay.
That airplane you want to fly, hon? Screws are in the wheels, son. Okay. You can't even get that thing off
made
the
of
ground
rivets,
without
right.
Okay, you're
screws,
right.
son.
You're right.
Shout out to Screws for being the
just blew
source
my
of
mind.
life out here, son.
Dude, Screws just blew my mind.
Yeah.
And the whole time they've been there my whole life.
You've been there your whole time. That's why I tell people that every day in the work I do. I say, you know, everybody, there's a million ways to make $1 million. The person who made those screws on every desk table made $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm mad about that made millions of dollars? The guy who made pool noodles.
Right.
Those little styrofoam things in a pool.
Holy shit.
Damn. You know.
Son, he got some
markup
foam to float.
And sold it, yeah.
Took off, son.
That's what I need. And I need something that easy.
The
that
slinky.
easy.
The
Let me just
slinky.
tell this material.
But you
Some
never
dude
know.
A slinky.
Some dudes let me sell a spring in a box,
Right.
and the world went
and
crazy.
extend
Bought
this
it.
shit and just roll
Yup.
it down the
Yeah,
stairs.
and
We're down
the
the
world
stairs.
pet rocks.
We loved it. We ate
Water
Play-Doh?
beds.
Pet rock.
The 90s were rich with water beds.
I actually watched like a special
Everybody
on
and their
waterbeds.
fucking mother had a water bed, and now
Yeah.
you can't find them.
Low key, my grandma had one, and when I used to sleep at her house, I would wake up seasick.
Right.
I'd be like,
Son.
dude,
What else was it than a
Son.
giant Ziploc bag filled with water, stagnant water? And some dude made
Triple
millions.
back. He actually did make millions, and then there was like I was watching a documentary on it, which was kind of
On the
weird.
waterbed?
The waterbed guy. It was like a
The waterbed
YouTube
guy?
It was a
what we're
YouTube.
talking
There was
about?
like one guy who really came up with this invention
With the
and like
waterbed.
took off with the waterbed. And like
Okay.
he was trying to find new ways to innovate it. He came out with different styles,
Yeah.
but it was like
Some of them
it
had
was
pockets
so
in there
hard
that
to
had
keep
dispersed the
innovating a
water.
waterbed
Yeah.
that it kind of just got dry.
You can only
Then
go
they
so
ran
far
into
with that.
problems.
The water turns into pond scum.
And he's like actually doing like some project where he's like bringing it back a waterbed
Really?
with some different sound. Yeah, you guys should look it up.
I'm going to
It's
now
a-
because I'm really interested in the waterbed guy now.
Yeah, no, seriously, I was watching this on YouTube. I spent a lot of time on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV much, so YouTube
Yeah.
is pretty much
TV's
mine.
whack.
Documentaries
But
are.
I
TV's
was
whack
watching it.
nowadays.
It's crazy.
Documentaries.
I'm just joking. I watch like 2 movies a day.
Yeah, right, dude.
I watch
you
a lot
watch
of
the
movies.
I'm a movie guy. What's your favorite movie?
Probably The Talented Mr. Ripley.
Why
Wow.
that movie?
I don't know. I just really resonate with that movie.
Josh is old timey.
Yeah, I am.
Are you really?
He's like
I love Ernest Hemingway.
he's like a crooner. I don't know. He's just like
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, yeah, man. The
that's
whole
if
Rat
that's
Pack movement was
that's
pretty nice.
Josh's era. Like if he
Yeah.
could be sitting here with like just a long ass cigarette
Or like a cigar.
Yeah.
I read them like
I dig.
in a suit jacket at all times. Like
I dig.
The world loves you. You're on top of the world.
I feel you.
That's it right
You're-
there.
What's
That
your
era.
favorite movie?
Your
though?
oh, my favorite movie. Oh boy, it's probably that's a tough one.
That's one of the hardest questions.
I think Mr. Fox is up there too.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
probably have to say that one of the movie that kind of trumped all that pretty much taught me the most was probably The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I'll say that was.
I
there was
heard
a lot
that on a previous podcast. I should
Yeah.
have known that. I should have studied up.
Yeah, man, I think that's probably the one that's
I mean, those guys they just
that
nice
got
people.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it's
just-
long as hell, but I watched it like
Yeah.
at least 10 times when I was a little younger, and that was the movie.
Yeah.
That's how I get inspired. Actually, I just go watch a documentary.
Yeah,
of
that
some
or American
musician.
Gangster. I like that.
American
That one's
Gangster.
really tough.
Oh,
on me,
okay.
too.
That's a good one.
Just taught you. I just like anything with power.
Yeah. Right.
Anybody that has some power, I just like
Yeah.
seeing how they got it
Yeah.
Yeah.
and how they maintained
You
it
can learn.
or how they
Yeah,
fell off.
no, that's
So, like,
that's
All
why I
time you
read
can
that's
learn.
all. That's why I read biographies because you got to
Yeah.
study the people who have made it, and of course, there's never going to be two.
who would you say is like your favorite like figure? Then everybody has that one
Yeah.
person they've always liked.
Well, like musically or
Not
like,
even musically, just someone you
Whatever.
probably modeled the way you moved about it through life after, like someone like your favorite figure,
Damn.
public figure.
Damn.
That's a deep one.
I would have to say I don't know, man, because I study people, but I get like embody that person while I'm studying them. So like you can ask Leah, like I go through phases.
That's what I mean.
So
who
yeah,
would be your
it's all
fave?
different. It's
The better question is probably what's your biggest phase that you were in?
There you go. What's your biggest phase? If you've embodied these people, your biggest phase. Who had the most influence on the biggest phase in your life?
okay. I could tell you my top 5.
He's sweating. He doesn't even know how to answer.
I don't know how to answer this
Right.
question, man. I
I
really
can
don't.
answer that shit off top
Oh,
go
right
ahead.
now.
God.
There's probably 2 people that are influenced. Jay-Z and JFK.
Damn.
Jay-Z's on my list.
Jay-Z for sure.
That's a duo right there.
JFK, the way he moved through a room.
Sure.
Like, if JFK walks into a party, he lights it up.
No,
Yep,
yeah.
He had that swagger, the
Totally.
smile, the charisma. You could not hate JFK.
Yeah.
And that is the skill. That is something I've studied from him and how he's moved throughout his life. And he was very sick.
Yeah.
For him to be
Very.
so sick and still walking through a room, strutting his stuff, high class, elegant, holding his family's name, holding a country together.
Yeah.
And then they took him out. Son.
That's how you know that he was influential, man. Because
he had too much.
The way they
there
took
was like
him
something
out.
like he had the most watched election or speeches or something.
He was
crazy.
the youngest president.
Holy, he was a magnet, dude. Like,
okay, I honestly did not expect to hear that.
Man, you gotta
crazy.
look JFK up, man, and really like there's a tons of JFK Kennedys. I saw a very good documentary on Netflix once just about the Kennedys in general, their whole family.
Taylor Swift was dating a Kennedy.
Holy crap!
Oh, really?
The Kennedys move different.
Yeah,
different.
I mean, they're like any of the. You ever watch that History Channel show, The Men Who Built America? It's just about like rock. It's like rock. Yeah, it's about Rockefellers and the Carnegies.
I need to get on that.
Yeah, but it's like how they did it. You know.
They move at such a different pace in a different way.
I don't even know who mine is.
Mine would Jay-Z is on my list too.
Yeah.
But mine would be Ernest Hemingway too. I'm a big Ernest Hemingway fan.
Really?
What about?
I really relate to the way. I mean, he was a real asshole. He really was, But I really kind of relate to that because it's like a loving asshole kind of,
you kind of saw her crying in the street.
No, it did nothing.
You handed your girlfriend the pie.
I know.
Holy.
The pipe bomb.
I don't know.
Damn, I don't know.
That shit was kind of.
The holidays getting close, bro.
You feel me? It's hot out here in Chicago.
Yeah,
man.
it's a different.
You never know what the fuck is going on out here.
Yeah, Josh has asshole culture.
Yes.
But also, like, in any situation, like, if you're close to him, like, I know he would vouch for you in any way, any form.
Yeah.
But, like, at his worst, he's, like, he could be a true asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a dick out here, man?
I don't mean to be, though. It's like, I get to a point and, like, the switch is turned on, and I'm like...
Yeah. But he'll come around.
Yeah.
He'll say sorry, like, 2 years later. He still never apologized for that.
Can we get a public apology for the bike ride and stuff?
Oh, my God.
We need to set this straight.
I think
this is obviously something.
I'm pretty sure I have apologized.
It was detrimental.
You serious?
I'm sure it was. She's had to see a
She
psychiatrist.
needed to get that off.
Yeah, no, she's had to see a doctor for a couple months now.
That's not true.
Yeah, you need to. We need a
sincere.
I don't know.
Apology.
I can't really. I don't think I can look at you though.
Okay. She hasn't looked
I'll
at
look,
me.
No, she hasn't looked at me since.
I'll look down and you.
And we need it from the bottom of your heart right now.
Watch the playback of this video. She hasn't looked at me once.
We need it from the
Don't
bottom
do
of
it
your heart.
because you're on video.
Do it because it's real. So
right.
like,
Think about seeing me
think about the
driving down the
chemistry.
street. Yeah.
Think about the chemistry you guys can have going forward. If you just brought Leah back to your same style and grace,
This is hard.
she has
Okay.
not looked at you the same.
I'm sorry that I offended you. Ooh, that was not good. I'm sorry.
See, asshole
Yeah,
culture.
see, no.
I'm
I'm sorry that you were crying.
Shot.
His apology would be like,
Sorry you didn't say
sorry
anything.
that you are emotionally
I'm sorry you
unstable.
decided to ride your bike in the fucking
Right. I'm sorry that you are.
I'm sorry you decided to come over while I had plans.
Yeah.
Right.
It's your fault.
I'm sorry that I did not
Whatever.
talk to you because, but.
Oh God. You know what? We're gonna give it a couple of months.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
and
come
maybe
back.
we
I'm
can
not ready
try
for it
again.
yet.
We'll come back.
Holy crap!
I'm just
this
saying.
guy.
I think
But I'm
that
used to it.
I think that our relationship is stronger because of that period of not
It is.
being together.
It is.
So if, in a way,
we had
I mean,
to grow through some stuff. We had to go through some stuff.
Yeah.
And we were in that phase where we were kind of like 16 years old, and we've been hanging out with each other all the time. So it was good. It was a good period. It was a good period of time, not during, but afterwards.
Yeah.
in reflection, you know.
Yeah.
But I think, just a bit.
Yeah.
It helped.
Thank you for that public apology.
I'm sorry. I do think we are at our strongest point in our relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, as friends, as cousins, as even as like collaborators,
Yeah.
We're definitely at the strongest point.
That's good. Because it's going to help going forward. You guys are only going to have more issues, shows, tours. I understand you guys are planning to do some touring soon, but off the record.
We're
trying to plan to do a little bit of touring, getting out there, branching out there.
We're going to try to try out for something and maybe
we're
get
gonna
hooked up with some people.
For NACA, I mean, it's a great way for any artist, comedians, musicians, jugglers. I mean, they'll take it's just entertainment. It's just entertainment.
My God, juggling is so entertaining too.
It is kind of because it's a fucking skill. You ever
guys see
juggling?
Circus of Soleil's in Chicago right now?
You can juggle?
Yes.
You can juggle?
Yes.
Holy shit!
But I don't see anything.
Where's some lighters? Give us some more lighters.
Where's the lighters at?
I can't juggle. Lighters.
Yo, no, fuck that. Live on.
You're about to put this on me.
Where are the rest of those lighters at?
I only need 3 things, but I don't think I can juggle lighters.
Son, we got lighters.
Okay, let me
on
try.
deck.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's see if Lee. You can't juggle, son.
No, I can't juggle no lighters. No. Let me take these off.
Yeah, pull them off. We gotta get you juggling, son. If you can juggle, sign her right now.
Oh,
holy shit.
Okay.
Holy
shit.
Wow.
Why you been hiding that talent?
Why are you?
You could be.
Dude,
you are slimy.
You could be our band opener.
I'm going touring as a juggler.
She's a slime.
Hidden
talent, Leah.
Bro, juggling. I was an athlete, and we had to learn how to do that. I played volleyball.
Really?
And that's one of the things they taught us to do. We sat there for a whole practice.
Hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, against the wall. Boom, 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 like for hours.
Really?
So now I know how to juggle because of that. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's not just a rock star, everyone. She's a
multi-talented
recording artist.
A triple threat, if you will.
Yes.
We gotta put the label different. She's
Singer,
a multi-talented recording artist now.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I wish I had like a skill though.
I don't have.
Do you have a talent?
I don't have a talent.
You don't have one talent.
Talking.
All right, you did that pretty well.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you got that down. Yeah.
There you go.
Do you have a talent?
No, I don't really have an.
Oh, dude, he used to have a talent when we were kids. He has this sinus thing in his eye where it would drain. He used to be able to blow bubbles out of his eye.
Holy shit.
Well, I was born.
What?
I was born either with or without. I was born either with or without a tear duct. I don't remember which one when I was really young. I had surgery.
A bubble in your eye.
You
Is that
didn't
a common
have
thing?
one, and they put a tube so it would drain.
So it would drain. So
and so he would go underwater and blow.
Holy.
That's some white people shit.
Son.
Bro, that's some white.
Yo, is that like normal?
No, it's not normal.
Does that shit happen?
I don't know if I can do it still. I don't know.
Can
I
we
can try
find
it.
a video of someone
I can
doing
probably try
that
it. I
shit?
can try it.
Can you do? Wait, son. If you could do this shit live, holy. What
That's
the?
out of this.
That's his eye, son. Yo, shit.
When was the last time you did? Look, he's struggling.
I don't know, man.
Do it again.
No.
Shit.
Do it again.
It kind of hurts.
time.
It kind of hurts.
Holy.
I'm going through pain to show you guys.
Wait. But make sure they see that it's not coming through your mouth. There's
That
no
shit's,
wires.
yeah, we gotta make sure this shit.
I can't.
Like,
there's no way to show them that it's not coming out of my mouth.
Yo, we gotta, son.
All right.
My eye is watery now.
So is mine.
Bro.
I can't do it anymore.
Holy.
It's too much.
He's about to blow his head up.
It is. Dude, I wonder if you put like water in your mouth, you could shoot it out like a clown.
Like, holy.
I'm telling you, he has weird talents.
I wouldn't classify that as a talent.
What the fuck
I would
did I
classify
just
that
see?
as
A disformity.
yeah.
That shit's no longer a talent, son. That shit's like, nigga, we gotta get that patched up.
I know. Trust me.
Fuck. You got a slow leak in your eye, son. That shit like
we
slowly
gotta get
deflating.
that patched up.
Yo.
No, it was there for a purpose though. His eyes would water, and so it would drain.
Holy cow.
Yeah. He said we gotta patch that up.
No, I know. I live with it.
That's tight though, son. Like on tap.
It's my
like,
superpower.
Underwater bubbles coming out of his eye.
Son.
You need to be able to.
We gotta get a GoPro video. Your next video
Yeah.
needs to feature that.
So we can come on again or what?
Thumbnail will be a bubble coming out of your eye.
So we're invited back then.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
You guys are definitely coming back through.
Maybe we'll bring the
I
whole
definitely
band
want to
next
have
time.
you guys to come through, especially when the EP's dropped
Album.
or is about
Whole
to
album.
drop. The
Full
whole
length, our
album.
first debut album.
Do we have a
Which
timeline
debut
on
is
that?
first?
So this far?
This
or-
winter.
This winter.
It's gonna be this winter. I don't know
this
which
winter
month.
we're bringing you guys back. Forget it. This winter we're gonna lock it in.
This is
Yeah.
our
We're gonna
first
talk
album.
to you guys, people, and we're gonna get that locked in ASAP.
We're working on art right now. We're gonna be calling it slow wave sleep deprivation.
Deep.
Deep.
That's the
Deep.
first time we've ever said that
Yeah, out loud.
out loud to
Wow.
nobody.
So you
You
guys,
got it first.
wow, exclusives. I love it.
It's very exclusive.
Keep them coming. Holy cow! So we're bringing you guys back in the wintertime. All right, we got the weird, talented, observing with Annie's. All right, I love you guys, man. Thank you guys for coming
Man,
through. We're
much
gonna see you
love,
guys
man.
later
Yes.
on.
Thank you.
All right, peace and love, man.